Bowman Chrome University Football 10 Breaker to Light box case. Pick your team number 1. We did sell some other combo spots that you see down here below West Virginia. It's going to be kind of cut off on the screen, but other combos. Plus, we did do a serial number on Tennessee, and those are those respective serial numbers, which I'll try to call that stuff off as we're breaking here. Yeah, fellas, again, on the website, guys, we got, obviously, 2024 Bowman Draft Baseball releases today. We just did one draft jumbo case. I'd like to get some more rolling. So I dropped a Bowman 11 discount code. So if you use the discount code Bowman 11 on any 2024 Bowman Draft Baseball breaks, you're going to get 11% off. That includes Hobby Jumbo and the HDA choices. Okay, 22 left in Hobby Jumbo number 22, 26 left in the HDA number 1. So we got that first one off the board, but then it's like just not close enough. So boom, we're saying let's get her rolling, whether it be today, tomorrow, whatever. Bowman 11, 11% off should help us get to that point where we need to be on those. If you do like Bowman Chrome U football, we have more Breaker to Light and Hobby on the website, as well as some other football NFL breaks. Let me put this in the chat here. 101 player guess for $100 in credit. We have dropped this bad boy down. We were running at $500 in credit, but we hit 3 supers, and Frankie, he hit a $500 101 player guess, and then he parlayed that into the Guardians in that last draft jumbo case. Isn't that crazy? Come on. Why are these so... Ugh. Just so... It's like, gives me the ick. So anti-ASMR. The opposite of ASMR. Okay, thanks, Ethan. Love me some Bowman Chrome U, baby. Here we go. Deion Burks to 24, Oklahoma. Stealth Refractor, Himby. Squirrel White, 90 out of 125 for the 0 spot in the serial number. Which I guess I should have just put up on the screen, but 0 is Derek. Right on, Frank. Derek with the 0 there. Keeley to 99, Alabama. Childs to 275 for Michigan State. Other combo, we comboed them up. Dane Key for Kentucky, 1 out of 24 autograph. Finley, Western Kentucky, base auto. And a Mason Taylor for LSU, number to 299, refractor autograph. Cole Pennington on the X-Fractor. That was your first box. Appreciate hopping in on that. Yeah, no problem, dude. You got the 5. refractor. Delt to 48, Georgia. Marcel Reed. VT green to 99. We got a gold Finley, Western Kentucky to 50. Singleton PSU to 275. Miami 24 out of 24 bookend stealth auto for the Hurricanes. Purdue to 299 refractor autograph. Iowa base auto. Come on, show us something crazy. Show us another super. What are we at? Right now we're at 3 supers so far out of this year's Bone Chrome U football. Let's get a 4th. Let's keep just freaking stacking them up. Everett, Georgia to 48. Orange, Utah State 175. Zeno 375. After school special. These are super tough to get. Carson Beck. After school special. We've only pulled like, I want to say like 5 or 6 of these. These are pretty tough ones to pull. Georgia Bulldogs, baby. My OY. Van Dyke, Stealth refractor autograph, Wisconsin. McMillan, Arizona, 299 refractor auto. Sawyer, refractor auto, 299. Don't plant that flag on my field. Ohio State. No, it's so my wife always makes fun of me because like some words, they're 2 different words and I'm saying them differently. Okay? At least in my mind. But for like 10 TEN and 10 TIN, it's all the same. Or it sounds the same, but I'm saying it differently. 10 and 10. TIN 10 and TEN 10. But, you know, some people are just misunderstood, man. Well, we set up the Christmas tree today. I was thinking of what all we did today earlier in the live stream. We set up our Christmas tree today. The Christmas tree went up. Gabbert to 175. Miami 299. Miami 375. Stealth Auto, Owens, Oklahoma State. Will Johnson, gold, 4 out of 50. $41 out of 75. Batiato, Middle Tennessee. Festlove, yellow refractor auto. Yeah, there you go. Yep. You just like that Batiato guy, or do you like Middle Tennessee State, or what's up with that, Feslo? Sama, number to 48, Iowa State. Oh, cool. Well, there you go, dude. Number to 48, Iowa State. Logan Diggs to 24, Ole Miss. Jack Houston, 399. Barrett Carter, 375. Glover, Utah, 275. Stealth autograph, Jacob Parrish, K-State. Garrett Nussmeier to 299. Refractor autograph, LSU, George. Jaquez Moore to 299 for Duke, refractor auto. You know, that one's a tough one. I really, that one, yeah, I mean, Memphis is also a good football team too. But that one is a tough one. That's one of the ones that that's probably we'll look at the conference matchups again. I went through this yesterday. You probably weren't in here, but I went through my conference matchups and told my picks. And I think that is like one of the toughest ones out of the bunch for me personally. But I'm siding with Army. I'm going to side with Army. Jennings, VT to 48. Ohio State, 275. Yeah, I got to side with Army in this one. Cooper to 175. Big Kahuna, DJ Ukulele, Florida State. CJ Daniels, Stealth Refractor Auto, LSU. Sorsby, Cincy to 150. Base auto for Virginia Tech. Like just straight up outright winners. I'm going Auburn. I'm going Army, and I like them with that +5 too. But I think I'd rather just go just straight up win. I think. Yeah, but that is the one where I'm like, I'm not really a big fan either way to see how, I guess, I am a big fan of Army and Tulane this year. I think they are pretty good football teams. But I just don't have a strong opinion on either side. But I do lean on the Army. Yeah, I know. I love that one. I do think UNLV could put a hurting on them. Like, I do think UNLV can keep it close. I just really don't think, like, Boise State's going to let them win here. I just really don't think that they're going to let them win. I don't think it's like a blowout or something, but I see it, Boise by 10, Boise by 14. Boise by 17 even, maybe. I think UNLV keeps it somewhat close, though. But, yeah, I like Oregon, too, a lot with that minus. I'd buy that down, -2.5. But, yeah, -3.5. I like Oregon a lot there with Penn State. Yeah. I'll talk about it here in a second. Moore to 48. Latiato Shock. Fletcher to 375 Miami. Jenkins Houston. Yellow to 75. Baldwin 125. Nate Johnson Vanderbilt. Stealth Refractor. Dylan Gabriel. Speaking of Arizona. Speaking of Oregon. Speaking of those Oregon Ducks. Derek L with the Ducks. There you go. Dylan Gabriel. And Michael Williams. Oh, yeah. Fireman. Fireman. All right, while we're breaking this, while we're top loading these. So give me, so this is my picks. Jacksonville State -5, Western Kentucky. Give me Jack State and Rich Rod. He's my black horse to take over the West Virginia job. I wouldn't exactly say he's definitely my top 3 picks to take over the West Virginia job. Like me personally, do I think it's actually going to happen? I mean, I probably think it's going to happen more than it actually would, but I do like he's probably my he's definitely my top 3 for preferred coaches to come to, next head football coach. But I think he's like number 1 in terms of like the nostalgic Rich Rod and like already been a coach there. People like him, and like I just feel like we might be able to find a guy that can do a better job, but I just feel like he's kind of like the number 1 because of some other factors. Either way, Jack State -5 over Western Kentucky. I love that. Western Kentucky pretty decent this year. Don't get me wrong. What are they, like 8-4? Same thing as Jack State. I just think that Jack State will take care of business. They typically take care of business in these. Rich Rod's going to have them ready to go. Caleb Johnson to 375 Iowa. Jackson Arnold to 125 Oklahoma. Gold Ramblin' Man to 50, 24 out of 50 Omarion Hampton for North Carolina. Cam Rising 7 out of 24, same number of years he was in the college football. 7 is the sign. 7 out of 24 Cam Rising Utah. Ethan Garbers UCLA green auto to 99. Another green here. It's a Tyler Van Dyke Wisconsin to 99. And a Nico for Tennessee. Card number is a 139 on an X-Fractor. 9 spot is Sox. We need more than just that, though, for those guys in the Tennessee filler. Dude, you didn't see that? Yeah, dude, it happened on Sunday. So, obviously, we had the terrible loss to Texas Tech on... I can't believe you didn't see that. Texas Tech on Saturday. On Sunday, Christmas came early. Christmas came early, and he's gone. Okay? He, I'm sure, is a great person. I'm sure he's touched many young men's lives through the West Virginia football program over the past 6 years. A lot of people that have worked with him, players, other coaches, administration, etc. Everyone has said nothing but great things about him. But as a football fan of West Virginia, you absolutely hate Neil Brown. Like, I'm sorry. Again, I'm sure everyone says nothing but good things about him. Yada, 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 yada. I absolutely can't stand the dude. Okay? I hate him. I hate him for what I've had to go through the past 6 years. Okay? We haven't beat a top 25 team. He's barely above 500. He's like 1 game above 500. We haven't beat a top 25 team. We were never ranked in the top 25 during his 6 years. I hate it. I hate it. So, F. Neil Brown, and let's go. Connor Harrell to 24, North Carolina. Eugene Wilson to 375, Florida. Burks to 75, yellow. Well, here's the thing. Ren Baker, the AD, the new AD, well, newer AD, I guess at this point, for West Virginia, obviously made a perfect selection for the head basketball coach. Love it. So I think he's going to make a good choice for the football, but I think they're like hiring some sort of consulting firm or something to help with the head coach selection process. And I'm like, I don't know if they did it with basketball. If they did it with basketball, all right, whatever. But, like, I don't think he did it with basketball. I feel like, make your pick. And apparently, let's just get through this. Orange, Taj Brooks. F you, man. 11 out of 25, Texas Tech. Great running back, though. Texas State to 24, auto. Dominic Lovett for Georgia, base autograph. And a Nate Johnson, Vandy. Apparently there's a lot, I'm sure there's a lot of people interested in West Virginia. The West Virginia in college football, again, past 6 years or so, not a big name, not a relevant name whatsoever, but West Virginia is a relevant name in college football. Okay, if you look at the past however many years, don't look at the past 6, but, our lifetime, okay, West Virginia is a relevant college football team that's got some very popular celebrity alumni people, okay? Numero uno on that list there, Pat McAfee, right? That's kind of bringing more and more attention to West Virginia football than there really even needs to be, right? He's all over ESPN about it. You know what I mean? He's always talking West Virginia, all this and that. Kind of like how I do in here. And obviously he's on a bigger scale. But I just feel like it's a good venue to coach, and yeah, I feel like definitely be some people interested. I heard the Miami offensive coordinator. We used to have a coach, our old defensive coordinator. I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now for some reason. Tony, maybe? Our old defensive coordinator that I think is with NC State now. Tony Gibson. Some people made some reference to him. I don't think he gets it, but I'm just saying. I think there's some reference to him. But there's definitely seems to be some people interested. Owens to 48. On Twitter, Rocco, Iowa State, his dad, who's a head coach for one of the XFL football teams. Obviously, he has ties to West Virginia, etc. He put some like those eyes emoji on like a quote tweet that about the Neil Brown firing, and then there was all kinds of like Iowa State fans in the comments that were like, "If you go, do not take Rocco." I don't think that's going to be a scenario that plays out, but there's definitely seems to be some people that are interested. 275 Harden, Glover to 199, Trey Moore to 299, Mbuka for Texas, stealth refractor auto. Pat McAfee, no. So, hold on. I'll tell you more about that here in a second. Marcel Reed, green auto to 99, Texas A&M. Nice little hit there. Ohio State. Those last couple of teams in this getting some hits besides Tennessee, unfortunately, but Ohio State, Georgia, etc. So, no, he said that he's tried to get Saban to coach like a million times, right? Obviously, there's some Jimbo talk with that. He's from Clarksburg, West Virginia. But he said about Saban, and Saban's not going to do it. But he said that there's been multiple people that have like reached out to him to kind of say like, I hope that you would like endorse me as the head football coach, because obviously Pat McAfee has, he has some. I don't want to say he's the end all be all person here, but he has a bit of a push there, right now. So we'll see, but he said that he will endorse somebody like once like the dust settles and everything, like he will kind of endorse somebody on who he would like to see. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, I think honestly I think you factor in the financial situation West Virginia's in. Jimbo might not want that much, and it might be a scenario where you could get him. So. I think I would love Jimbo. Jimbo won a freaking national championship. I would love Jimbo. I would love Rich Rod. I don't want it to be another scenario here with a young up and coming coach. I don't, and for Neil Brown, I think his alma mater, people were wanting him to come back to his alma mater, UMass. That would be perfect for him. Like, not being a dick, like straight up, like that would be perfect. Like, he tried the Power 5, just didn't quite work out. Did well at Troy. Take UMass and get them some wins. Hey, you go 500 at UMass and they love you. So Dellinger said Fisher to you is not happening, really. Okay, well, I would love that if that happened. But I don't want that. I don't want it to be some smaller school head coach that's done well over the past couple of years. And I know those guys need shots, but it's like we just took a shot on one and it didn't work. Like I said, I would love if it was Rich Rod, dude. Oh my God, Rich Rod came back to coach. crazy. I don't know. We'll see. I got there's a bunch of names in there, and it's a place people would love to have that gig. So this was 2024 Bowman Chrome U football breaker to light. Pick your team case number 1. Appreciate you guys hopping in. We got breaker to lights and hobby case pick your teams on the website. Check those out. WolfsCardBreaks.com. Make sure to use that Bowman draft discount code Bowman11 at checkout to get 11% off all of your 2024 Bowman Draft baseball breaks. Who's that? I would just love for like I'm just 6 years isn't some of these teams have been crap for decades, right? But I mean, I'm just not I just it's too long for me. But like I would love, and it could very well be like this in a short period of time. But the basketball and the football team both being on the national stage here in a couple years would just be, oh my gosh, what dreams are made out of. The Army coach. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting.